Yeah, hello everyone. I welcome you all for this success story. So we have Avantesh with us who will be sharing his journey. So give us few seconds and we'll start. Okay, welcome back everyone and hello Avantesh. Yeah. Hi Avantesh, how are you?
Hi, ma'am. Uh, Good evening. It's Avatansh.
All
Sorry
right.
for.
Great. So,
Um,
Avatansh, please take us through your journey from being a student at DataMites, and congratulations, first of all,
thank you.
for
Thank you.
your achievement. You have been recently, right, hired as a AI engineer at a company called as Coolgen, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, wonderful, Avantan. So please take us through your journey from being a student at DataMites and successfully getting hired as AI engineer.
First of all, ma'am, I'd like to thank you and all the other instructors and trainers, and of course, DataMites. As you especially because if you remember, you had taken some of the back interview session on coding. That was really great help. From for being a student, ma'am, all the resources from like video lectures to the Python notebooks, they were a great help in preparing the interview, and I just kept at it until I had success. Here we are.
Okay, nice to know, Avtansh, that my PAT interview sessions have helped you in
Yeah,
getting this
very much.
opportunity.
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice, Avtansh. So, right, so you have started with at CDS of as your
Yes,
course, right?
yes,
So,
ma'am.
from which institute or which branch you have taken this course, if you can tell us about it?
Which
Were you are
institute?
offline or not
Oh, okay.
institute data mines, but which branch?
Right.
Was it in right Bangalore or was it in any other you
So,
could say
ma'am, online format only,
online format? So you were an
blend,
online student.
yes, ma'am.
One.
Blended learning. So I had video lectures and webinars, and of course
Mm-hmm.
access to PAT interviews and so on. So after I cleared the mock interview, I had access to these were, ma'am, I'd say the best resources, the interview preparation sessions,
Mm-hmm.
as they were very interactive and they develop us more in the way of speaking. We know, and you people are giving us many tips and knowledge and all, but we need to speak up in the interview. So these sessions, the interactive sessions, were a great help.
Great. All right. So tell us about your study period. You started off with Python. So were you aware about Python before you entered DataMites, or you started from scratch after coming to DataMites?
I started from scratch only, ma'am. I had like in the college, there is not much of in the first sem. We also don't pay much attention to it, so I had to start from scratch only, and basics were very good. I even for today, the resources that was shared with us for the mock interview preparation, even if there is an interview in the evening, I would run those codes and practice them. These are that good. They all cover basics from to advanced and moderate. So those Python notebooks are a very great resource.
Okay, nice to know about it. So, how was the experience learning machine learning for you?
Ma'am, great interview. Sorry, not instructors were very patient and answered all our questions and queries if there were any. Also, uh, even there were the videos were so, I'd say, broad and covering every each and every topic, there were no doubts left for us to clarify. So really good, ma'am.
Okay, great. So, tell us about your how you used to study. So, 2 hours used to be the sessions, okay? And after that, how much time you used to spend for your revision, for going through all the topics, practicing all the concepts?
Mostly I did coding practices only, ma'am, because that was something that I had to like keep on practicing. I Other than that theory, I only revise like someone has had a screening call with me and they tell me that your interview is scheduled. Then only I revise theory. Mostly I only do basic coding practices, and once rewatching the lectures and so on, and like if I'm walking or doing something other, I will just play the video and listen to it.
Okay. So did you use any kind of right help from any YouTube channel or any websites did you use to practice on any resources you used apart from what we provided at DataMites?
No, ma'am.
No, all this only depended on whatever the
Yes.
trainers
Yes.
gave and the data mites, whatever materials you gave.
Yes.
Based on
Absolutely.
only that, you have cleared all your
Yes, ma'am.
interviews, you will
Absolutely.
see. Very nice to listen about it. Okay, so once you have completed the learning period, okay, you went through internships, right? So
Yes,
what
ma'am.
kind of projects you did you during your internship period?
Ma'am, they were very different projects. And there was one with drivers accuracy predictions. It was based on class imbalance and smooth things. We since the accident part was only like no part was only for 5%, and the yes part was 95%. 95% drivers are safe. So class imbalance, there was this class imbalance project, then MNIST, that is very basic one, ma'am, and there was rice leaf. I was also encouraged to do projects on my own. There was also starting this year from DataMites only, there was also webinars on AI chatbot development. That also helped because several I have written the questions from interview. There were like 2 to 3 questions based on, ma'am, how are the LLMs integrated into the chatbot API? What are the rule-based chatbots and LLM-based chatbots? So these questions I was only able to answer since I attended the webinars organized by DataMice on Gen AI chatbots. One I had attended more than one, although the
Okay.
theory part was same, the instructors were different, but I there was the mail came and I attended. So these were a lot of help.
Very
Like
nice, very nice. Very nice to know that all those pet sessions we conduct have
yes, ma'am.
helped you all in different
Great
ways.
help, ma'am.
Great, great. Okay, so internships, once you completed, you went through mock interviews, right? So how many mock interviews you gave before you cracked when you
I
went for the client ones?
I gave three, ma'am. Those were more harder than the actual one, ma'am. I couldn't get the score 6+ score in first two, so I had to wait and attend the third one. Then only was I able to clear the
Yeah, so
mock
actually we
interview.
keep the first one quite easy, then we increase
Yes,
the
yes, ma'am.
difficulty, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's what we
Those,
do. We have the information about how many attempts you all have given,
yes,
and
ma'am.
based on that, we make you all right trained on all
Yes,
the
ma'am.
different kinds of questions which can be asked.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. So
very nice.
the actual interview one were really easy compared to the mock interviews.
Okay, okay, but those have helped you
Um,
to boost your performance, I should
Yes, ma'am.
say.
I was expecting hard question based on my mock interview, so these
Mhm.
were very basic and simple questions.
Okay, okay. All right. So, yes. So, tell us about your mock interview score, which you have scored, and then you have attended the. So, how much score you got in mock interview, which you cleared
Uh,
up?
6.1 only, ma'am, in
Point
the
one.
third attempt.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful.
Yes,
So, coming towards your client interviews, okay, what kind of questions were asked during?
with the first phone screening round, there were behavioral questions. How would you handle pressure situations, or how are
Mhm.
you? Since I have previous experience, they asked how did you perform in your previous organizations. If there were any mistakes you committed, and if, how did you correct them?
Okay.
Also, if your peer commits a mistake, how would you help them, or what would you do in that situation?
Okay.
For the actual interview, ma'am, like I said, I just said, there were basic deep learning theory questions.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't ask about the coding part, though I was prepared for that also.
Coding was
So,
not asked. Nothing to
no, ma'am.
code, nothing to do
No,
any
ma'am.
implementation. Okay.
No, ma'am.
Only theory was asked.
Yes, ma'am. Theory was for deep learning. Theory was asked. How data cleaning, data
Okay.
preparation. Why do we do data preparation? Why can't we just so on data augmentation? What was the difference? What is the difference between RNN and CNN, so on?
Okay.
Mostly on deep learning
Okay.
and LLM chatbots.
So you had completed AI expert sessions or you had only completed CDS at DataMites?
TDS only, ma'am. But
Yes, only.
yes, ma'am.
But you
But
studied about those RNN and CNN, all those
yes, ma'am.
apart from that.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Fine. So, yeah, so you said all basic questions were asked, and they were only two interview rounds, right? One was the
Yes,
telephonic one where they asked
yes,
you all the HR questions, and
yes,
then was the technical one which you cleared out, and then they right offered
yes.
you this role. Nice, very nice. So, has the have you already joined or you are about to join now?
About to join.
You are about to join. Okay.
Yes,
So for the interview preparations, also you said you purely depended on the whatever
yes, ma'am.
materials our team had given you. You had
Yes.
not referred to anything apart
No.
from that, any website, not the YouTube channel.
Uh, there was a pattern, ma'am. See, the back interview sessions are on Wednesday, so I revise for Monday and Tuesday for the previous week. The subject or the topic of the interview is given in the mail only, so I prepare the one topic, like skim through it in the morning, then attend the session, and then again the cycle will continue. I revise for the next week and so on.
Okay, very nice, very nice. So, any idea about what kind of work will be there in your company? What kind of projects or tools you will be working on? Any idea about this you
Yes,
have?
ma'am. They develop LLM-based chatbots and
Mhm.
help clients in cloud deployments only. So I am hoping both of these I get some hands-on experience.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you will be building some LLM models, I guess, right? When you will be going ahead. So a great opportunity, I should say, for this. Okay, so tell us something, Avatansh, that what kind of skill do you feel that our freshers needs to focus more on to get into this field of data science and AI?
Since it is, ma'am, changing rapidly, first we have to keep our basics very strong. Basics cannot be ignored. They will. The first question that was asked, it would sound very basic, but the first question she asked was, "What is the difference between classification and regression?" So first we have to keep our foundation very strong. Then, if we are like, okay, we believe I have mastered all the basics. Then attend these seminars, or we even had one on deployment, class deployment. It's a highly advanced skill. We have to know HTML first before, and we are only learning Python. So maybe not master it, know about it, and also attend if the webinars, if there are any. So since GenAI is like gaining much more traction nowadays, uh, build an app with the instructor, because that one is an hands-on. They wait for our question. If there are any silly kind of error in our system, our Python is not loading in our laptop, or VS Code is not working, so on. They even wait for that. There are like 4 days and 8 to 9 hour sessions. So build the app yourself, not just watch it. Like the instructor knows how to do it. If they are teaching us, they have taught that before, so we have to do it on our own. That gives us confidence. Yes, I have done something, I can do it. And in doing that, we remember the theory part also. She didn't ask me to build the chatbot. She only asked me the theory part. Yes, ma'am. This I remembered only. She asked, what are the vectorization process. So since the instructor had very clearly explained it with this diagram, what are vectorization, I explained that only to her.
Very nice, Avatansh. So we have some questions coming up from attendees. Let us look at those. So how was your training at DataMites? This is the first question.
Training was very smooth. You attend video lectures, you ask questions, there are doubt clearing sessions. Um, you have to pay attention only and do not rush yourself if you don't know the basic. Give it time and simply practice and you will master.
Okay, that's very nice advice Avatansh has given. So basics has to be cleared and practice should be there throughout. That's very important. All right. So next question, have you got any assistant for resume building?
Yes, ma'am. I submitted. They first asked me, you send your resume, whatever you have built, we'll check and then suggest the correction. So I did that, and then they told me that these are the errors that you should remove. And they also shared the format with me that you follow your basic resume format. There need not be any special design kind of stuff. Only mention these points and quantify your results. Like I hadn't mentioned any accuracy, even though I had like 85% or 97%. So they told me that I should mention the accuracy percentage in a percentage. Like no, don't mention too many projects, but the ones you mention the accuracy in them. So there were tips and suggestions for that.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so team, do we have any more questions for Avatansh from our LinkedIn or any other portal? Please let us know. So, Avatansh, when is your joining and
Any other
joining?
is that?
Yeah.
So
Avatansh, yeah. All right. So, yeah. So, Avatansh, can you tell me when is your joining and where are you joining? In Bangalore or is it anywhere else?
it is my voice.
Your voice is getting disconnected actually.
It is virtual only.
Virtual only. Okay. But your voice is breaking, Avatansh. Can you hear me? Hello.
I didn't get your question.
Yeah, can you hear me now, Avatansh?
I'll be.
Hello.
I
Yeah. All right, Avatansh, if you can hear me, I can see there are no more questions over.
can. Yes, ma'am, I can. But,
Yeah, I think little bit of disturbance is there. Okay, so since we have, yeah, can you hear me, Avatansh? If you can join,
yeah.
please.
Am I audible?
You are audible, but it's breaking. Yeah.
I joined from mobile.
Okay, you can disconnect from
Yeah.
your
I
laptop if possible. From mobile, I can hear you.
laptop. Disconnected, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. So, Avatansh, there is a last question from one of the attendees. What is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
process for after projects and internships? After projects and internship, what is the process at DataMites?
When you have done two projects, you can send that to the PAT team. They'll arrange mock interview. Like I said, please prepare for the first one. I didn't know, ma'am, that the difficulty level was increased. I realized only after the second one that the third one will be more and more difficult. So you have to prepare best for your first one only. If you're not ready, ask for rescheduling and clear it in the first round only.
All right. So are these projects, okay, worth doing? The projects which are doing and internships, the client and the capstone ones. That's the next question.
Yes, my interview questions were based on those projects only.
Projects only.
Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am. They only asked me once I told them that I had built an GenAI based chatbot. Like there were 3 to 5 questions based on that only. How do you integrate the LLM? How do you build the backend and so on and so forth, ma'am. Since I had done hands-on, so I was able to answer all those questions.
So what was your client project, Avatansh?
Ma'am, the bank fraud detection one was.
Bank fraud detection. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And on those only the questions were asked during the interviews.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
That and GenAI chat.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, Avatansh. So I can see there are no more questions coming up from our attendees. So it was a wonderful having you over here, and your insights have been really important for all our attendees, and they will help all of the attendees to right excel further in their interviews. Correct. So thank you so much, and congratulations once again on your achievement. And
Thank,
we wish you all the best for your joining, Avatansh.
thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thanks you for your time, Avtanch, for taking your time and sharing your information and
No problem.
insights with all of you. Okay, thank you so much,
Oh,
Avtanch.
and thank you, especially you, ma'am, for those Python coding session and all the instructors for PAT interview sessions, ma'am.
Nice to know about it, Avtanch. Take care. Bye. Yeah,
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
bye.